How are y'all doing today? Hopefully better than me. You were jamming? I'm sorry. There's a new music though. You could listen to K-pop instead. Everyone's favorite, right? You ordered a whole bottle. You need starved. Then go get yourself. Oh, whoa. What's your Starbucks order again? Is it a mocha? That doesn't sound right. Just iced coffee? Just normal coffee? I don't know. Already with the coffee. I already had my coffee as well. I recently I recently ran out of my favorite coffee and I had to drink different coffee for 2 days. So then I finally got my normal coffee yesterday, so I drank it this morning and it's so much better, man. This is my favorite coffee. Um, how was my week? My week was pretty chill, I would say. It's a very, very normal week. I hit Emerald on TFD, so I'm moving up in the world. I never have updates for you guys because I just literally I just play TFT and Genshin. You forgive me, thank you. You're not picky with iced coffee. I am. Oh my god. Wait till you have Tim Hortons iced coffee. Oh my god, it tastes like someone just put a bucket outside and filled it with dirt and then that's what you drink. Tastes so bad. I know we love Canada here. Canada's great, but Tim Hortons coffee not great. You woke up 10 minutes early? Wow, you're very an early riser today, waking up at what? 11:50 AM. And welcome in Mobius. You love K-pop? Nice, nice. Well, you can at least you won't bully me for the K-pop. Unless maybe you stand different groups than I do. I don't know. Also, this isn't K-pop. This is indie rock, but it's fine. It's in. Then why sick? I don't know. I'm thinking either because I didn't go anywhere. Well, I went to the mall yesterday, but that's like too that's like too soon to get sick from. So I'm thinking I either caught it from my singing teacher or my piano teacher. That's only like outside interaction. So I don't know. It must have been something like that. Maybe because our weather has been summer for one day and fall for the other. I mean, that could be true. You're too tired to look up a word? You bought a machine that destroys a grinder, a coffee grinder. A machine that destroys raw coffee. Oh, I got what you mean. And welcome in, Maestro. I woke up and walked the dogs in the hot weather. Oh my gosh. How hot is it in Texas? And wait, what is that? Is that a thing? I guess it's new. You're celebrating your 5-year mod anniversary. GG's on 5 years. Did not know this was a thing. That's crazy. I wonder if I have one on your channel. Maybe I do. Because I think we probably modded each other on the same time. I haven't tried it in a black coffee yet, but it tastes quite better with milk. Um, Better than what? Like, like grinding the coffee fresh versus buying pre-ground coffee. Because I was like, but better than like what? Like not grinding the coffee. And welcome in, Yume. Hope you're doing well today. It's pretty humid, but you're fasting. It helps burn more calories as long as you don't like pass out or something. I could never fast. Yeah, humid and fast. Oh, sweaty and hungry. That doesn't sound fun. Maestro has way more discipline than either of us could have because I would not survive fasting for one day. That's probably because it's probably because like I'm probably at the bare minimum of or not the bare minimum. I think I eat generally to like maintain my weight. I think if I lost weight I'd be in trouble. Didn't give me any channel, but it really should give you channel. I feel like being a mod also should give sub. That's what I think. Like, doesn't that make sense? Cause like, what if the mod is in an ad? 10 minutes early is still not a lot. I mean, hey, it's progress. And welcome in, Rich. Hope you're doing well today. And Wakamin be something. Why are you on my feed? Don't know. Ask the Twitch algorithm. Why we had 2 seasons of weather every other day. Yeah, the weather here has been very, I mean, at least by our standards, it's been temperamental. I shouldn't be saying this in front of the stat because like the stat's probably gonna be like, oh, it was like 33 degrees one day and then the next day it snowed. Like, but yeah, at least for here it's been pretty temperamental. It's been like over 20 degrees and then it drops down to like 10, 15 degrees. So it's like kind of like not like winter, but like it's been kind of like between like fall and kind of summer. Who knows? It says on a different planet. Apparently, it's been very hot. You feel like you're intruding on my device? My bad, my bad. I tend to do that. You could just close it. 30 yesterday and 14 right now. And that is a bit temperamental. I finally got a World Cup jersey for your birthday money you got for the Fan Fest. Oh. Well, what is the World Cup jersey? Is it just like generally World Cup or is it like for a specific team? Just you're a bit sick. Hope you get better fast. Thank you. I feel really weird. Like yesterday, I felt all right, but then as the day went on, I started feeling like really achy, and I was like, oh, like I guess I just have like I guess I'm just like kind of like sore like on my back. I was like, oh, maybe I just like was sitting badly. And then into the night, as I got into the night, I was like, damn, like every bone in my body hurts. I'm like, hmm, this isn't right. I was like, like my back hurting. I can get like my neck, my back hurting. I was like, oh, maybe I was just like, yeah, it could just be the posture. But yeah, like what really hurts is my hip bones, and that always happens when I have like the flu or something. So I'm like, it's not a good sign. And then this morning, um, I was doing my makeup and my eyeballs hurt. Like I'm like, okay, that's probably not normal. Like, I'm just like, it's probably. I think I'm sick, but I don't. It's weird because I don't have any other really symptoms. Like, I don't have any like sore throat or like congestion or anything like that. I feel like maybe slightly feverish. Like, but I measured my temperature and I don't have a fever. Um, so it might just be like very like low grade or like kind of feeling feverish, but like not actually feverish. Um, you're just stressing, just sit down. I have been sitting down all week. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to stand up sometimes. 'Cause I thought that was the problem as well. Cause I was like, cause my hips hurt. So sometimes my hips hurt when I'm like sitting down way too much. But no, my whole body, including my eyeballs, hurt. So I have it's my heated blanket. It feels nice the heat, and I have like a hot pillow, and I was like putting it on my hip bones. But then I wish I had two, cause both sides hurt. And then sometimes my knees hurt. It's like I think it's I think it's I think it's fever aches, flu aches. But I hope it doesn't progress past this. If I canceled my Pilates today because I was like, not gonna go to Pilates. And then I'm just like I think I'm just gonna rest, I think. Mexico team, nice. You're planning on getting USA, France, and Japan jersey. The official jersey for Japan is actually a cool design. Go Japan. That's a lot of jerseys, man. How expensive are they? Because at least here, like the sorry, not MLB, MLS jerseys are quite expensive. You need a nice bowl of shin with good atama. I don't know if that would work for me today. How do your eyeballs hurt? I don't know. I was doing my makeup and I guess my eyelids hurt. My eyelids hurt. Everything hurts. Um, one word pho. Oh, that sounds really good. Can you play Automatic by Red Velvet? I'm sorry, I don't have that on my playlist. Is that their new song? I have quite a few Red Velvet songs, so I'm sure it'll come up. And welcome in Zirconia, an old man music complaining about our hips. Hey, my hips hurt for a different reason. I have old man hip pains in general, but this is different. It's a different hip pain. Med student here. I don't know. Just drink water or something. Okay, I will drink water. Thank you. That sounds very legitimate though as a med student. Cause I don't know if you've heard this story. My favorite story about that is, you guys remember, right? I one time I had a stream and I was like one of my mods really liked Monster energy drinks. I don't know if Alex still does, but I was like, I've never tried an energy drink before. So I was like, oh, let me buy one and then like try it. Like I just had like a few sips of it on stream. And then some guy comes in and he's like, you shouldn't be drinking that. It's super unhealthy. I was like, oh, I know it's unhealthy. I'm just like, this is like the one I've never had one before. Like I'm not making a habit of it. I'm just drinking it once. Like so I'm not even finishing the can. And the guy was like, I'm gonna be a doctor. You should have asked me. And I was like, what? Like, I don't even know this person. Like, I don't know if they were like a first time chatter or what, but like, I was like, firstly, I don't know you. Secondly, how would I know you're gonna be a doctor? And secondly, they didn't say like I'm a med student. They said like I'm going to be a doctor. So for all I know, so my head canon is that this person was like 12 and they're gonna be like, I'm gonna be a doctor when I grow. I was like, what a crazy chat message. But I will treasure that memory. Um, That's $100 each? Oh, that's not that bad. We can do it in payment methods. Why would you do in payment methods? For $100? That's probably not worth. Gotta kiss the ab juice goodbye if you skip Pilates class. Yeah, but I don't think I can go in this condition. Um, Media officially and an old man, now everything aches. Yeah, I am an old man. But what does that make you? Like, in the grave? You're crazy for pho, but in the hot summer, enough can't do it. Hey, if you love pho enough, you can have it at all times. And welcome in, Goro. Good morning. How am I? I'm okay. I'm a little bit sick. You chug 2 Celsius every day, so I can't say anything. Hey, that sounds very. I'm more. I feel like I trust you more on the med student thing than the other guy. Cause like if you're getting through med school, like, do we need to do? Probably not healthy though. You got to reputation 10 in Fontaine. Nice. You don't even want to know my reputations. I don't think I've ever done one in my life. I have a terrible reputation, apparently. You've been getting a lot of comments and people impressed by your English when you said I arrived 6 months ago that they wouldn't have guessed I'm not a native because I have no accent. Let's go, Ricky. Now you can finally talk to us, right? You built up the confidence? I'm completely aware that they say that because I've only said like 3 sentences into the conversation because of my looks, but you take hey, you gotta take those wins. So basically, do you know about Nihongo Jozu, Ricky? Maybe that's what you're getting. No, I think your English is really good. I think you are too hard on yourself. Kaldo would save Michi's life. What is that? Um, Feel better soon. Thank you, thank you, and welcome in, protagonist. You're sick. She's sick of us. Well, that's not nothing new. um, Josie, exactly. Ricky just so handsome and he's a look. Oh no, I think he means that he's white. Mexican chicken soup. That sounds really good. Sounds really good, actually. Is it spicy though? It's probably spicy, right? Maybe I can't handle it. I don't think I can handle. I don't think I can handle Mexican spice. If you do reputation in game in Genshin, you get wings. Oh, the glider. Yeah, I have not done it. I do not have the wings do look pretty cool, but I don't have them. Latino Cloud. Exactly. He just gotta be Cloud in all ways. Yeah, what have you guys been up to this week? My brain is only like half working right now, by the way. So if I'm speaking nonsense, like that it just is what it is. I don't know. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow and I'm not just like failing at Resident Evil over and over. Like Right now, if someone put a Resident Evil puzzle in front of me, like, it's not getting done. Just working, getting some movies. Ooh, what movies? You don't have the dragon spine wing slash glider yet? Did you get that from doing the tree? School is out and you've made plans to meet up with someone I've been talking to long distance? Oh, like a romantic interest or a friend? It sounds like a romantic interest. Good luck. I hope it goes well. That's always exciting. Yeah, it's be safe, first of all. And also good luck. I don't have anything that exciting. Yesterday you got Iron Lung and Klaus. Ooh, yeah, I heard Iron Lung is out on streaming now. Well, I didn't actually hear about it, but I saw Markiplier's YouTube videos. Like I saw the thumbnails, and then one of them was like, "Oh, like I can't get Iron Lung out," and then now there he posted one that was like, "Oh, Iron Lung is out." So like I felt I was like, "Oh, I guess it's out." Know how collecting physical media is popular right now? You found your old Blu-rays and DVDs, which I thought got lost in your move. Got lots of gems. Like what? What's in your prize Blu-ray collection? Um, and Wakamin Harris. Hope you're doing well today. We have a IRL mutual and his girlfriend there to break the ice. Oh yeah, yeah, that would be super chill then. I hope you guys click in real life. Because sometimes, okay, I think it depends. Like as someone who has had a lot of online friends, like um I think for the most part, like when you meet a friend that like especially one that you know quite well, like in person, most of the time it feels like the same, right? It's like, oh, okay, like nothing. I mean, obviously it's different that you're there, um, especially for like a romantic one. Obviously it's different, um, but sometimes once in a while, some people just like you might have like chemistry online, but like in person, it might be like very different. It's not necessarily good or bad. Um, but sometimes things are different in real life. So it's always good to know, like especially like if you're like talking to someone on like a dating app or something like that. I feel like you should meet sooner rather than later if you can. Disney Pixar movies, anime movies, and sci-fi checks out. Um, Last year you got yourself a Blu-ray player that can rip all my media, even games as well. So it was a worthy purchase. Pretty cool. I don't have a DVD player, but I think my PlayStation could probably play DVDs if I had any. Um, I have chemistry when I can say BRB real quick and meet up in voice chat whenever I get nervous. Aw, I'm sure you'll do great. Even if I'm sure you don't even have to pause. I'm sure the other person will find it endearing. Did you do the Archon quest yet? I'm like halfway through. Yesterday, or not yesterday, last stream, I was very ambitious. I was like, I'm gonna stream till I finish it. Turns out there was like 6 hours left. I did not stream till I finish it, but I will finish it on Wednesday. I'm very excited. You're surprised you called Blu-rays old because you grew up with silent films. Yeah, you can't. This is really like the pot calling the kettle black situation. I don't think you guys are that different in age. um, I don't think I ever had Blu-rays, so I I remember having DVDs growing up, but I don't think we ever had a Blu-ray player. Was that only for rich people, or did my mom just like not care? Probably. You had Blu-ray? Okay, then it's probably not like it probably wasn't some prestigious thing. I guess I just didn't have it. When I get nervous, you just get out of the voice chat. Yeah, you gotta stay in there. You gotta push through, Ricky. I like your Frozen 2 blanket. Thank you. I like how you knew it was Frozen 2 and not Frozen. I guess she is wearing her Frozen 2 outfit. The Crony didn't grow up alive. It was just living. True. He was living in Skyrim IRL. Um, and Welcome in Red, PS3 could play Blu-ray. I don't know how a PS3. My first console for myself was PS4, and then I played lots of games on my PS4. Um, but yeah, I don't think we were. I okay. We only had very few movies. Like I said, we weren't really into like like I said, we didn't even have Blu-ray. So I think we just had. I remember very specifically, we had Journey to the Center of the Earth, and I watched that so many times. Um, like literally every like sleepover, like when friends would come over, we would watch Journey to the Center of the Earth. I didn't even like it that much. It was just like we didn't have that many movies. We also had Toy Story because my brother was a huge fan of Toy Story. Had Finding Nemo, classic. We had that movie with Vin Diesel, The Tooth Fairy, but I never watched it. Like we had it, but I was like never interested in watching it. It's probably not good. Is it good? I don't know. Was I missing out? But I specifically remember I never watched it. Um, and if I had to guess, I probably had some like Hilary Duff movies as well. Yeah, I don't think I had very many. I think we probably had like less than 10 DVDs. You want new peripherals at the moment? I mean, yeah, you gotta get the new peripherals to go with your new PC. Did you hear that Disney is making a Frozen 3 and 4? Yeah. Disney is making a lot of things, huh? I'm sure. I mean, I like Frozen too. But Disney's like recent movies are not inspiring a lot of faith in me, you know? But I think with their original IPs, maybe they'd be okay. Um, you didn't have the Netflix where they send you the disc in the mail? I did not have that, no. I didn't even know about that. I got Netflix when I was like, maybe like 13, 14. So it's like I kind of remember the DVD era, but not as well. My memory's not good as well. I just erased this stuff from my brain. Sounds like I completely lack social skills and struggle with it. I swear it's just language insecurity. I mean, it's hard in a different language. I get you. I get you. Like I'm not shy, but like I'm kind of weird in Japanese, not gonna lie. I think my sense of humor doesn't translate. You had a bunch of physical media with no way to play them. I thought you had a PlayStation. Surely the PlayStation can play them. You meant Netflix in 2023? Is Netflix not available in Cuba? My family and wait, you had the disc rental system? That's crazy. I thought that was a legend. Your mid station is digital. Oh, and not gonna be yours by Monday. You're selling it? Why do you sell your stuff, man? You're gonna want it back in like 6 months. GTA is gonna come out in 4 months or whatever, whenever it comes out, and you're gonna be like, oh, I wish I had my PlayStation 5 back. Because I hate PlayStation now. Yeah, but you're gonna be buying it back when GTA 6 or GTA 6, sorry, comes out. It's not a thing in Cuba, yeah, nor Disney or any other common streaming platform. I mean, that makes sense. That sucks though. Remember Chicano don't play Western games. He can live without GTA. Hey, he's been talking about GTA for ages. I think he makes an exception. Yeah, he makes an exception, that guy. He's very specific here. I'm not a, you guys know, I'm not a, I've been watching a lot of videos about GTA. I've been watching a lot of, you guys like Any Austin? I've been watching Any Austin videos, and I've been watching Bisley. Bisley's really good. I was watching a video about the GTA serial killer. You guys know about the Infinity Killer in GTA? That's fun. And I was watching someone's video about, well, honestly, the thumbnail was just really funny. It was like completing GTA without committing GTA, and the thumbnail was just like GTA 5, but then the GTA was crossed out, so it was just 5. So I thought that was funny, but I didn't like the video that much. No offense to that guy. Every media was downloaded through Telegram or bought pirated on the street. Damn, that's crazy. Stupid GTAs and on PC on release. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna regret selling your PlayStation. You're just gonna be buying it back. Like, what's the point of selling something and then buying it back? Just keep it. Surely you can't get that much money out of it anyway. Like what? You could probably sell it for like a few $100s at most. I don't think it's worth. You're taking a huge cut. You're excited for Hoppers. Hoppers? To come out on Disney Plus on your brother's birthday. Wait, Ricky's seen it. What is Hoppers? PlayStation gets no more of my money. You're boycotting. I mean, you can keep the one you own, surely. Sorry to all you shill. No one shills for consoles. Only you do that. No one shills for game companies, man. Only Chicano is still in the console war era of gaming. It's an animated movie about beavers. Oh, it's so good. 10 out of 10 animated. Well, yeah, I've not heard of this at all. Am I out of the loop? I didn't know about this. What is it on? Oh, Disney Plus. Is it a Disney movie? Oh, it's a Pixar movie. Oh, it's very recent. Okay, I didn't. I never hear about the Pixar movies. Are they really bad at advertising, or is my algorithm just not it? My water bottle's not working correctly. Okay, because I mean, I only get very specific ads these days. By the way, on YouTube, I only get whiteout survival ads, and I'm so sick of whiteout survival. Like, it's leave me alone. And then also this ad about like reincarnation idol RPG or something like that. Terrible. I do not want to play that game. Leave me alone. And then so I only got those ads for like months. Only those ads and maybe King Shot. But then like now sometimes I get ads for like sometimes recently I've been getting a few ads for like tampons and stuff. I'm like, okay, at least it's a change of pace, you know? I'm like, I might like that's something that I will probably buy, you know? Not from the ad, but like I'm like, I'm not getting those mobile games, you know? And then for some reason, you guys know I like going on Reddit. Reddit, I think has really like miscategorized me because because legitimately every like when you're scrolling through Reddit, every like third or fourth post is an ad, and for some reason they're all Viagra ads. And I'm like I'm like, who does Reddit think I am? And like I swear, like I follow like a lot of like fashion subreddits and makeup subreddits and um Asian skincare subreddits and stuff like that. I'm like, I feel like with that information, they should be able to. Maybe I have like the personalized ads turned off. Is that why? But like, I'm like, this is why? Why? If they're trying to profile me, they did a terrible job. It's very obvious that I'm a girl. When does TS5 come out? The Sims 5? I mean, the only advertisement I saw was in the theater itself a few days before. Yeah, I feel like Pixar doesn't really advertise because whenever their new movies come out, I never really know about it. But I also live under a rock, so that's probably why. Oh, Toy Story 5. My bad. I don't know. I thought Toy Story 4 was mid. I think this should be done. You can recommend it maybe. Hey, if you guys want Viagra delivered to your house discreetly. I don't even remember the site. Sorry. Look it up. And it's about like you don't want to go to the doctor and be embarrassed, so you order online. Or something like that. It could be a woman with a man with issues. But they should deal with their own issue. Why am I getting the medicine? June 5th or something? Oh, that's very soon, yeah. I don't know. I'm not that interested in Toy Story 5, sorry. Yeah, 4 was mid. Why are you so excited for Oh, you're gonna see it with your dad, right? June 19th. Gotta get tickets. Or you can let us know if it's good or bad. I'm assuming it's not gonna be that great. Yeah, with your dad. It's cute. Toronto sees every Toy Story with his dad. Yeah, hopefully it's not that bad. Cause like, I mean, Toy Story 4 was like it wasn't, like, unwatchable, it was just like, why? It's about an iPad kid, like, young Miju grew up. I was not an iPad kid. I didn't get an iPad till I was, like, yeah, like, 13 or 14. I still on the defense that 4 shouldn't have been made. I think a lot of people think that. I mean, they're not making them out of some, like, "Oh, like, there's more to do in the story," you know? Um, like, I because there really isn't after 3. 3 was such a definitive ending that's like, just leave it there. Just leave it there. And I'm not of the belief that, like, making more things, like, ruins what came before. Um 'Cause I think, like, 1, 2, and 3 still hold up, you know? It's like, just cause 4 was mid doesn't mean that the original 3 are bad. Um, but but they're clearly just it's obviously just, like, for money, right? They're gonna keep making it as long as it's profitable. Elsa, are you guys talking about Disney because of that? I don't know. No, I think someone just brought up Hoppers. Okay, I'll just put Elsa front and center. Or do you guys want Kristoff? Here, Kristoff. Let me squish his face. Sorry, buddy. Jonathan Groff, my goat. Um, plus Buzz wasn't still Latino. Wait, what? Was he meant to be Latino? That long chin. Poor guy. This is who you like, Anna? This man? I don't blame her though, because Jonathan Groff is so talented. Buzz had a oh yeah, yeah, the Spanish mode. Yeah, okay, I remember that. I haven't watched those movies in so long. Was it Latino or Spanish? I think he was just speaking in Spanish, right? Something like that. Can't remember. Um, yeah, those movies are good, honestly. What was the last Disney movie? What was the last good Disney movie you guys think? I don't really remember the release order. I think Frozen 2 was all right. I think Frozen 2 was like they didn't need to make it, but I understand why they made it, obviously because Frozen was the most popular movie they ever made. And I don't think it was bad. Um, also, hmm, also Moana was pretty good. Moana 1. Don't know. I haven't seen Moana 2 and I heard it was not good. Um, yeah, I think Moana. I don't know about Pixar. I haven't seen the newest Pixar movies, and I don't know if they're good or bad. Pixar or Disney? I was talking Disney, but you could talk about Pixar too. It was Spaniard Spanish, not the right Spanish. I only know Cubana Spanish. Elementals was great though. I don't know what that is. I'm very out of the loop on Pixar, huh? Cause yeah, the last Pixar movie I might have seen was probably also Coco. But Coco's really good. So I'm not that upset about. Or was Toy Story 4 newer than Coco? I think it is, right? My plot for the next Toy Story is that they all get sold to one of those secondhand toy and figurine shops in Japan. It's a Cars 2 situation. They go to Japan. Could work. But they're making Coco 2. Man, they gotta make sequels for everything, huh? What could Coco 2 possibly be about? He resolved his family trauma. What could it be about? Him become yeah, like oh my god. Grandma Coco died. Yeah, and they resolved their trauma. He can be a singer now. It's fine. The guy was redeemed. The the grandfather. Spoilers. Incredibles 3. I mean, Incredibles is like a weird situation, right? Because like Incredibles is a weird situation because like they made a sequel so much later, and the sequel was pretty mid. Cause I've also seen Incredibles 2, and it wasn't that great. Incredibles 1, classic. It's like I'm not like opposed to sequels, but a lot of movies are just like they have such good endings. It's like what more could you possibly add to it? You know, like for example, like Toy Story. Like Toy Story concluded, and it's like opening that back up again. It's just like it's not gonna be like a meaningful story. I mean, maybe they can do it. It's possible that they could do it. But I don't think it's necessarily. I don't. It's an uphill battle. I think. Maybe it's a prequel. Yeah, yeah. It was not. Still prefer the first one. What was I talking about? I can't remember. Um, Sorry, my brain is not working today. But yeah, it's a oh, Incredibles. Yeah. Sorry, I was talking about that a while ago. Um, yeah, the second one wasn't that great, and it's like, I mean, obviously, it just. I mean, I don't think this is an unpopular opinion. They just do it for like. They just do it because it's more profitable, right? Like they don't want to make a new IP and have it like maybe not be successful, but they're like, oh well, everyone knows Incredibles, so we'll just make a second one of Incredibles. It's kind of like creatively bankrupt, unless they have something like it's clear that they're like, okay, we need to make a second movie of this popular franchise. What should it be about? Versus like, oh, I have an idea of a story. Let's make it happen. It's like the the result comes before the idea. They should make Nemo is found. Finding Nemo, Nemo is found. Hey, they're probably gonna make a Finding Nemo too. Let's be real. Or they did Finding Dory. They made Finding Dory. And don't even get us started on the live actions. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, where's the last like really good movie that Disney made? Because they're just making like live actions and they're making sequels to movies that don't really need sequels. To be fair, um, because like before they never really did sequels, right? I mean, they did like straight to TV sequels, kind of, or straight to DVD sequels, that kind of thing. But they were never that like um, that wasn't like their focus, right? Dory is annoying. We want Nemo back. Didn't Ellen DeGeneres get like canceled a while ago? Or is she back? Is she okay? Because sometimes people get canceled and then they come back. In Wakamin Rista, I'm reading out today. Part 3, Finding Marlin. Maybe. Or maybe Nemo has its own kid. And then he loses that kid too. He's like, oh, classic. Like frugal, low budget legal shovelware Pixar. I mean, yeah, they used to do that, right? Like, oh, isn't there like a Lion King 1.5? I'll never forgive Mulan 2. I don't even want to know. What did they do on Mulan 2? Ellen is hella cancelled. Everyone hates her. It's glorious. Do you have some personal grudge against Ellen? I don't feel strongly about this. Everyone me do is canceled, but then she came back. Hey, you can't keep me down. I could do so much bad stuff. I'll always come. I'll keep coming back. If I were to get canceled, what would I be canceled about? I think I'd be canceled for some terrible video game opinions or something like that. It's a it's a family tradition. Getting lost. Mulan 2 is where they had to escort the emperor's daughter for an arranged marriage. What? Wasn't Wasn't the whole plot of Mulan that, like, she doesn't want to live that life? Why would she force someone else to do that? Or maybe was she does the emperor's daughter want an arranged marriage? Maybe she wanted it. Maybe it was consensual. I guess arranged marriage doesn't necessarily mean a forced marriage. Have you ever swore on stream in, like, 5 years or almost 6? I don't think so. I've only ever swore in, like, if I had, like a song cover, but I think that was on the Discord. I don't really swear, like, in my normal life, so, like, it's not like I'm, like, holding it back, you know? It's not like I'm, like, trying not to swear when I'm talking. It's not about self-control, I just don't curse day to day either. I'm not, like, against it, I just, like it's just not in my vocabulary. I wonder why Disney hasn't done a Japanese story yet, especially considering how popular Disney is in Japan. What about Big Hero 6? Hey, Big Hero 6, I guess, is, like, half Japanese. Half Japanese, half not. You just is like a sailor IRL, surely. And welcome in SNV. Hope you're doing well today. You do swear from time to time, and I'm apologizing to Kimmy's little sister. She probably does not care, right? um, me do swear during Ariana Grande covers. True. Oh my gosh, Rich, how could you? Big Hero 6 is in San Francisco. No, it's in San Francisco. San Francisco combined with Tokyo. And the main characters are Japanese. Hiro and Tadashi. But still an NA. No, it's a combination. It's San Francisco. It's like a myth. It's like a made up city. Um, the emperor needs someone who can trust to escort them as their bodyguards, but who else to ask for Milan? It's where the three soldier stooges falls in love with the emperor's daughters, respectively. That's kind of a weird story, right? For Mulan, because like um, Mulan is all about like not following that expected gender path, right? Like at that time. But like, why is the second one about marriage? It's weird, right? And welcome in, Wolf. Hope you're doing well today. Big Hero 6 is kind of mid, not gonna lie. It's not the best movie. I like it. I like Big Hero 6, but I won't say it's like peak Disney, personally. I get it. I wouldn't go as far to call it mid. I think it's pretty good. I think it has some strong emotional beats, like Tadashi's death, for example. Like that part I think is quite well done. Um but in terms of the overall plot is kind of Disney's twist villains are not great. But I'm not going into a children's movie being like super surprised, you know? I don't really expect that. Even like K-pop Demon Hunters, like it's like the plot is like super predictable, no? And that's kind of most kids movies. You don't watch movies to be surprised, you watch movies to be moved. I mean, but they're doing a twist villain. So like their intention is to surprise you, but in a kids movie it's not usually that effective. Which makes sense. You like Go-Go? I like Honey Lemon. Do we have opposite types? I'm just finding out there's a second Mulan. Apparently you don't want to see it. Who was that rich bum dude? Fred? Thought he was a bad guy at first. So it wasn't predictable. You had other theories. The side plot is that Mulan and Shang were gonna get married, but Mushu, fearing he will lose his position as family guardian, decided to do what he can to make it not happen. So there's that mess. It's so weird. Yeah, sounds like a bit like a flop movie. But it's okay. It was the Disney sequel from back in the day. I just think like Disney movies are not really intended to be like a lot of them are not intended to be like they don't make the first movie with the second movie in mind, right? Like they make one movie and it ends quite like it has like a nice wrap up and it's like a good movie. And then the second one, I think they just don't really know what to do. After I found out he wasn't the culprit, it was predictable. Yeah. Which is selfish and has main character energy, but he is kind of iconic, to be fair. Who plays him again? Eddie. Eddie. What's his name? My mom wants to say Eddie Redmayne, but that's the other guy. Murphy. Eddie Murphy, right? That guy alive? I'm gonna ask whenever there's an actor. Is he alive? I feel like he's not. But surely he can't be that old, right? I think I don't know. He's alive. His brother died. Oh. And welcome in sushi, Giramichu, even though it's not Wednesday. Hey, these days I game on Sunday too. I was gaming though. I did beat the second boss on Stygian. Just the first boss to go. I just really suck at Arlecchino Melt. Because I'm a masher. I need to mash the button, but you can't mash the button on Melt. It's annoying. Incredibles was peak for me. I like Incredibles. I don't know. I like sad movies. I think I would also put Coco number one in terms of Pixar movies. I would put Coco as my favorite Pixar movie and my favorite Disney movie. Oh, I don't know. I do really like Frozen. You guys know this. I love Frozen. Um, but I also like Tangled. And I also like Hercules. So I'd put those up. We got Emily to save tomorrow and awkward questions to ask with Grace. Oh no, yeah. This is brutal. I did beat the second boss with Arlecchino, like you said, but my Skirk team is not strong enough for the third boss. Really? Does that guy have like better builds? Cause like you have Sig, right? They had like a free to play weapon, but maybe they had like god tier builds. They could have. Oh, he has 5-star weapon. Oh, sorry, I thought it was a free to play weapon. Yeah, maybe not then. This is straight up erasure of what? Did I forget? Did I forget a good movie? Of the film Up. I'm not a huge fan of Up. Even though I said I like sad movies, I'm not a huge fan of Up. I think because it's mainly about an old person. Sorry, I don't like old people. No, I'm kidding. I think it just doesn't resonate with me that much. Cause I like Frozen. Cause it's about two women, two young women. You can't see, huh? You're blind. So true. Grace is so awkward. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm the number one Grace. What do the kids say? I'm the number one Grace op. I'm a I'm her biggest op in life. It's me. You like Emperor's New Groove. Emperor's New Groove is a good one too. I wouldn't put it like top tier. Like my personal favorite, but it is like a top movie. It's really good. But it's not like obviously it's not like emotionally impactful for me. The same way that like Frozen is. I think Frozen is mid. I think it's sweet because it's about, it's not about the romantic love, it's about the sisters. I think it's nice. I think it's like nothing groundbreaking now, but I think in at that time, it really was like, oh, like this is refreshing, right? It's like it's not about like it's a Disney princess movie. It was like I guess Mulan was also that as well, but there's not that many Disney movies that are, you know, about about a woman, but her like a Disney princess, but I guess she's a queen, Disney queen. But it's about a relationship with her sister and not like a man. And I guess Mulan's different because it's not really like she does kind of end up with Shang, but it's not like the main part of the story. I forgot Michu is Gerontophobic. What the hell? I'm guessing that means um um I hate old people. Sorry. No, I don't. I think I haven't seen Up in a very long time. I think I saw it once, like years ago. Maybe I changed my mind. I just don't. I think for me, I like stories that are emotionally compelling and relatable. And I don't find Up very relatable. You always like the dumb characters. You don't know why. Relatable. um, you watch the playthrough Pragmata and bro, the ending. Don't play it unless you want to be around cut onions. Not good. Um, does the little girl die? Do you die? Maybe you die, and the little girl has to go on. Because surely they wouldn't kill the little girl. Her name Diana. Maybe you'll relate to Up when you're an old man. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll watch Up when I'm an old man, and I will like it. I'll appreciate it more. Can't wait for Major to be an old man. I'm already close. I'm getting there. But yeah, I like you guys know I like movies with relatable characters. Cause like even though like there's some movies that are really good, but like there's no one to root for. I feel like for me, I need someone to root for because I like to get emotionally invested. And like while I can be like, I watched this movie and I can understand that it's a good movie, I just don't feel any type of way about it, you know? Like movies about where the lead character is really bad. Like like Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. That guy is awful. That Welcome an Angel, just as I mentioned Breaking Bad. And thanks for the 55 stream streak. Also when I watched Whiplash and I was like, wow, everyone sucks in Whiplash. It was like a well-made movie and the acting was good, but I just didn't feel that strongly about it. Once you hit that threshold where you go from young to ancient overnight, what age is that? You're rooting for Sasha and then for Hanji, but Hanji's a bit um morally questionable. It's like she's not like awful. She's not like an awful person by any means, but Hanji is not a super good person. And welcome in Thunder. Good morrow. Good morrow. Does that mean good morning? Good morrow to you too. Miji, we need to cook. We need to sip. Sip? What? Um, Whiplash is Whiplash is the one with the drummer with J.K. Simmons and the other guy who's I don't know who he is because people keep saying it's that guy. I don't know who that is. Miles, Miles Teller. Is that his name? That's a magician, no? Miles Morales. I don't think it's that guy. That seems the wrong guy. Um, One Look Given Whiplash. Yeah, that's what I mean. His stats on it too. One Look Given Whiplash. Is that do you like the new song? I haven't listened to it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. It's true though, Ricky. That's like her character. Like the reason she succeeds. What's his name? Erwin. The reason she succeeds Erwin is because she's the one who does what needs to be done. Like it's she doesn't want to do it, but she will, right? And you have to make sacrifices. And it's not a good thing to do, but she does it. Like she obviously always has the end goal of humanity in mind, but she does bad things to get there. Older than dust is anything after 30. Oh no. Everyone older than 30 in chat. For Asian women it's like 75 probably, yeah. You look like 30 until you're 75 and then immediately you look old. You know the last theme, improvisation from memory? From what? Whiplash or from Attack on Titan? You give Grandma Coco a run for her money? One day, one day. Moro is a way of saying good day. It's just overly formal old English. I see. On the morrow is a good phrase we stopped using, or it didn't convert to NA. On the morrow. What does that mean? On the day? If morrow means good day. On the good day? Tomorrow? What? Now it's all over the place, man. Morrowind. Isn't that Elder Scrolls? I've been watching a lot of Skyrim videos recently. You guys should play Skyrim. I'm sure you guys would love to watch me play Skyrim. I don't know how it will go, but it would go. And welcome in Law with the frozen blanket. I always have this blanket. But she's just extra visible. Okay, no Elsa boobs. Face is better, I guess. I'm a little bit sick. So I'm like slightly cold, but I'm also like slightly warm. So it's a tough time for me. You watched that scene a lot. Didn't like the movie that much though. Good acting and everything, but a bit overwhelming. Yeah, the movie is. Well, firstly, I'm like, why is he playing till his hands bleed? Like that's crazy. I'm like, wait, who does that? But also, yeah, like I said, I didn't really feel this strongly about the movie because everyone sucks in that movie, man. The Miles guy is slightly less bad, but J.K. Simmons, that guy is terrible, terrible, terrible man. Skyrim is overrated. It's a hot take. What don't you like about it? In English, it's English. It never made sense. So true. Spider-Man. Oh, what did I say about Spider-Man? Oh, Miles Morales. No, I was trying to think of the name of the actor from Whiplash, but it's not Miles Morales. Maybe we'll play Skyrim in VR next week. No, I will actually throw my headset as soon as I see the giant spider in VR. Like, I could probably handle the giant spider not in VR, but in VR, I would actually cry. Please don't play Laparim. Larparim. I don't know. Watching a lot of videos about it. Japanese makes far more sense to me than English. It might be more consistent. I don't know. But you know what I hate about Japanese? The counters. Like, legitimately. Like, why do we need so many counters? There's like 500 counters. Like, they're like, oh, okay, this is the counter for this type of food. But if it's like slightly different, then it's this. That's like, what's the problem? Why is there a counter specifically for chickens? Don't know. He also played Caravana in jazz band, so I like that scene a lot. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, I never had a teacher that was that mean, luckily. All my teachers were really nice. I don't think I played any of the songs. None of the songs are familiar to me. And even though I was in jazz band briefly. I played piano in jazz band. And then they made me improvise, and I was like, actually, like, this is terrible. I did not like jazz band. The arrow to the knee in Skyrim was awful. Ended your whole journey. What? Speaking of spiders, I have a mod for Resident Evil 9. I got a mod to replace the spider because I cannot do it. I could not do it. Like, there's fun scary and then there's spiders and I don't like spiders. It's gross. Maybe I could handle the spider, but I'm like, you guys saw me with this weird bug from Resident Evil 4. Like if it's even spider-like, I'm closing my eyes. Come to the larv side. No, I don't know. I think like I wouldn't enjoy many parts of Skyrim. So it's more of like would I be able to overcome the parts I don't like about Skyrim? Like it's like the most RPG, right? Like it's like would I be able to handle it? Because you know how I play Baldur's Gate, right? Like I can't get through it without someone picking up all the loot for me and doing the quests. Like I don't know if I would do well. You have fighting game counters in your language? Yes, yes. You modded out the spider to what? You'll have to watch and see. And welcome in big. Hope you're doing well today. Just type the arrow to the knee in YouTube in Skyrim. Once you get shot in the knee in Skyrim, you couldn't do anything after that. Oh no. I didn't know about this. I knew you'd say that. It's a surprise. I tried to find a mod to replace Grace's watch. Because I replaced Leon's watch. But there was no mod equivalent mod for Grace's watch. So it's sad. Cause she looked at our watch after getting attacked by that Marie lady. Um and I was like, oh, she has a normal watch. One of those open world games where it's huge but it gets boring long before you're finished. I prefer a smaller world with more care put into it. Yeah, I mean Skyrim's a pretty old game as well, right? Like I think you also have to consider like it was probably quite revolutionary at the time. Um but maybe by today's standards the world is quite empty. Um but I think in theory and in concept the game is quite well done. And I think I think from what I've seen, I haven't played it, but from what I've seen, it seems like there is a lot more detail and care put into the world than a lot of open world games now. Like obviously some games have done it better now. Um but there is like a lot of life to it, like the characters and the world. Like for what they could do at that time, I think they did a good job. Now they're gonna have a PC. If I could finally mod out Leon's Porsche to be a burger, the Krabby Patty mobile. Is it time? And welcome in Mr. Singh, who is the yellow gentleman on the back. That's good, Otama. He's happy to be here. You have like 400 hours in Skyrim. You haven't really gone back to it, but I enjoyed my time a lot. Yeah, that's fair enough. But like, if Zirconian liked it, then it might be questionable if I will like it. I think we have very different play styles. We have very little overlap, Zirconian and I. Skyrim looked crazy good when it came out. Yeah, I would assume so. Now Skyrim looks like PS2 graphics, isn't it? Played IRL. Oh yeah, in his childhood, right? I forgot. You ever get an arrow to the knee? um, I think like, oh, do you guys? I have a question. When you guys play role playing games, do you guys role play? When you make the character, do you make yourself, or do you make like a character and then you have like a story for them? Like, are you like, oh, this is my guy. He's from, um, he's like a I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm not good at this, but like, do you come up with like a different character? You're like, oh, this guy's like he's like a little bit evil, like or something like that. Yourself. If I'm gonna do cool stuff, that's me right there. I always make myself too, and I'm really upset when I can't make myself, which is like most games, most almost all games. If there's a woman, there's no Asian woman, and I'm like upset. And even in Baldur's Gate, there's like one Asian woman looks nothing like me. So I just pick the white woman. Because you can't change the face in Baldur's Gate. Um you can only change like presets. Depends on the customization. Usually I just make some ugly, ridiculous looking character. So it's that's way. I'm Asian myself unless I have the option to be a cat girl. Okay, priorities. I make a character. I don't really map out a backstory, but I make sure all my decisions are consistent. But are they like what you would do, or are they like just like a different thing, like what you wouldn't necessarily do it? Please do not jump into the character creator without writing a backstory and engaging in some method acting in your day-to-day life. You got to go around and start being like, hello, I am Jerome Lightwater. Sorry, I couldn't think of a fantasy name. Some great games, I don't feel like playing them because they don't have character customization. But you already look like Link, so it's not a problem. Um, I don't mind if there's no. It depends on the game, I think. Like for example, like we like Detroit, right? Detroit Become Human, like that one is like You don't need to like they're their own characters, which that makes sense. Um, but if it's like play as some random white dude with no personality, then it's like why can't I just pick my character? Like at least let me pick the gender, you know? No offense to, or even they don't even have to be white. Like it could be persona. Why can't I pick the gender? He doesn't even have a personality. um, my top 20 anime characters. Oh, okay. If in games along the lines of Skyrim, you've been enjoying Cyberpunk. Nice. It's a different vibe as well. I'm not a huge fan of fantasy settings. Alexander was a humble bard. All he ever wanted to do was play his lute and bring smiles to people's lives until Miju saw his Hatsune Miku pin and crushed his soul for being a weeb. That night, he traded his lute for a dagger. That's a pretty epic. Pretty epic. I'm the villain. I'm the op in this guy's life. I'm down. But, I would also be a bard in that situation. Because you guys know I'm a one-trick bard. I just love bard, man. Like, like, um, I like having healing word. Healing word, best spell. But um, I also like having knock. I love knock. And I like having high charisma and deception. When he played Elden Ring for the 45 minutes, I played my character look like a clown because he's actually pale white and he had an afro. It was sweet. Wait, did you pick a preset character? Because I think I know which one you're talking about. Um, you'd think that's a joke? No, I believe that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you wanna be able to customize your character, like, I think it's fair. I think customization is such a fun part of games, like picking your outfit, picking your how you look, and stuff like that. I love games with customization. How dare you talk about John Balder like that? Sorry, Mr. John Baldergate. Some random white dude with no personality is hilarious. I mean, some games are like that though, right? Like you play, like I understand if the character has a personality. Like I don't mind playing as a white dude. I'll play as Joel from The Last of Us any day. He has a personality. He is who he is, right? Like, or like Nathan Drake, he is who he is. But like, if there's no reason for the character, like if you're playing like, I don't know, like I'm trying to think of a game that's like third person. Like if I'm playing like some like survival game, like why can't I pick my character? That makes no sense. Especially if there's customization. Like if I'm like you can choose the outfit, but like you just have to play as this guy. Like I don't want to do that. Put some respect on the Lightwater name. Our family history is not comedy. So sorry to the Lightwaters. You're a respectable family. And I saw a kid. I saw another blonde kid with a shield and sword and decided to make it my favorite game. Of course. Um, you like putting my hands on my paladin's shoulder, giving him a pep talk for inspiration die. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think he was preset. I just made some ugly pale dude with a fro and blue lips. Oh yeah, you can make really cursed characters in Elden Ring. They really give you like free reign. I meant when you said it already looked like yeah, okay, I see what you mean. It was relating to the next message. Well, I didn't see the next message yet, so that's not my fault. Two of the greatest games of all time as a white dude, essentially like a cardboard cutout of the main character, Half-Life 1 and 2. But like, if he's a cardboard cutout, why can't you just change the gender at least? I mean, this is more of like historical gaming issue, no? Like 99% of games before like 2010 or it's like you just play as some white guy, right? Like that's like almost all the games from back in the day. Um that's why I'm always like when people complain, like like some Reddit bros will like complain when there's like a playable female character. They're like, "Oh, why is a female character like what's this woke agenda?" But it's like I'm like, "Bro, have you not seen every other game in history? Like literally. Like I think you have enough games where you could play as a man. Like I think you have enough. Um plain Jane white dude. They're sick protect. Hey, they can be. They can be. I like to create these two characters, John Locke and Nick Lowe, together, and they lock and load. Nice. Isn't John Locke from Lost? I've been watching. Anyone watch Mike's Mike? I've been watching Mike's Mike recap of Lost. I've never seen Lost, but I've been watching the recap. I'm starting to not follow it anymore. Lost is getting pretty crazy. But John Locke, is that his name? You've been making your character in Among Us by changing its color and a fried egg as a hat. Hey, I wear the fried egg hat too. I don't have a lot of options personally. When's Pragmata? No, he has to play Resident Evil 9 first, because I played Resident Evil 9, so I want to watch him play it. Half-Life came out before women were invented. So true. So true. Actually, Lara Croft did exist. But she was like super sexualized, no? It is kind of weird that like all the characters were all like the playable characters back then were men. Cause like if you were like a straight man bro playing a video game and you have to look at the character the whole time, like, or maybe they want you to like identify with the character, but like surely we'd rather look at the women the whole time. We all like pretty girls. Lara Croft at the traffic yeah, her boobs were ridiculous. Why were they so pointy? I guess because they didn't have a lot of polygons. They couldn't make a round shape. It is funny though. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why there was no women in games, because they couldn't make the breasts. They didn't all have enough polygons to make curves. But they could just be like, you could just make a really low poly model. I think that's fine. I don't think they need boobs. I guess that then the gamers would complain though, because gamers do complain if there's a female character in a like small minority of gamers, but like they do complain if they make the chest smaller on some woman in a video game. To be fair, for Half-Life, it's a FPS and you never see Gordon except maybe the game box. Yeah, I mean, I think when it's like, I don't really care if it's like first person. Like for example, like because I was thinking of I was thinking of like survival games where you can't change the main character, and I was like, oh, Subnautica. But like Subnautica, it's like such a non-issue. Like you never see your character. It's like not a factor at all. They never talk. Like they're nothing. In Walkman Dissident, Samus was a woman. True, Samus is iconic. Not sure if I ever told you yet, but my company finally posted a job that I'm not hopelessly underqualified for, and you hit apply. Good luck. I hope it goes well. 32-bit waifus. 32-bit. Aren't there more polygons in 2B's butt than all of Ocarina of Time on the N64? Hey, I'd believe that. I'd believe that. You like to play games with preset strong, independent women, though? Lara Croft, sorry, Aloy, the one from A Plague Tale. Yeah, I mean, like, if the main character has like a personality, I don't mind if it's preset. Like, I have no problem playing like I have no problem playing as Nathan Drake and like identifying as him, because he's like, I mean, at least in Uncharted 4, he's quite well written, and he has like his relationships and stuff are very like, you know, like it's relatable to in a sense. It's like I think it's about them being well written. But if they're self-insert, then I would prefer it to be to be able to choose. Or if there's like a lot of customization, then yeah, then I would like to choose. But usually if there's a lot of customization, it's probably like you can a self-insert sort of situation or role-playing situation. Square Enix got a lot of backlash for making Tifa more realistic in the remake. Yeah, I know. People get so mad. They're like, oh, like they look like she still looks hot as hell. Like, what are they complaining about? Like, if they still look great, but they just have like more like realistic proportions. No back pain Tifa, you know? Um, you'd enjoy playing Last of Us 2 as Ellie. Playing as Ellie is quite fun. I like playing as Ellie a lot. I don't like playing as Joel. Like gameplay wise, I really don't like playing as Joel. Ellie is more sneaky and she can she's just better, I think. You gotta give Tifa justice when possible. Yeah. I think like I mean, usually they tone it down. Like if there's like same with like League of Legends whenever they visually update older female characters, they do like just tone them down because they're like so the ones from back in the day are like so like overtly sexualized, right? It's like um and it depends on the game. It depends on the game. Like if there's a game and like everyone is sexualized, like go for it. You know, like whatever. But if it's like just a female characters and they're like a really over the top, like really. And I think with Final Fantasy in the remake, they're going for a more like realistic vibe. No. It's event and technical marketing manager, basically event planning, working the booth at cons, and when we send products out to high level influencers, I'd walk them to set up features. Ooh, that sounds cool. I hope it works out for you. More realistic. She's still insanely designed. Yeah, a little. I don't think you'd ever see someone with that body in real life. Unless maybe she has a body model and that's what she looks like. I don't know. Sorry, I think my straw is like broken. Barrett is hot as hell. What a hunk. Hey, I like that guy. What's his name? Sung? Love that guy. But I am definitely an Aerith girl. I love Aerith. Also, but I like Tifa and Aerith together. If I can ship two girls, I will. I think they're cute. But also, what was I gonna say? What about Waifu Cloud? Waifu Cloud, yeah. Waifu Cloud is pretty iconic. Also, like Tifa gets put in that like she gets like kidnapped and then they put her in that like weird outfit. But then later they put also Cloud in like a similar outfit, so I'm like, you know what? I guess it's fine. Tifa's kind of boring. Wait, did they make the second part of the Final Fantasy 7? Because I know Aerith gets more storyline. Did they make it yet? Or is it not out? Because that was like years ago, right? The first one? Part 1? Did I just not pay attention? The second part has been out. Oh. Did I watch it? Did I just erase it from my mind? Tifa is kind of boring. Aerith is more fun. Yet I prefer Tifa. I'm so superficial. Hey, Tifa's cool. Tifa is pretty cool. She kicks people. She got the abs. Like, and I get it. I get it. There's a whole swimsuit section in part 2. Oh wait, I think. Wait, did you stream it? I think maybe I'm blending part 1 and 2 together. Is it when they like go to the amusement park? It's not an amusement park. Something like an amusement park. Can't remember if I did. I can't remember either. Zack is better than Glad. Rage baiting. Rage bait. Amusement park is part 1. Oh, okay, okay. Wait, no. No one knows. Oh my god. Maybe Issa didn't stream it. Because I don't have any memory of the swimsuit part. But as long as everyone is in swimsuits, I really don't have a problem. Park is part 2. Okay, so I have seen. So Issa did stream part 2. No, I don't think I was there for the swimsuit, so. But yeah, like I said, I have no problem. As long as like everyone is equally sexualized. You know? Like if the female characters have like insane proportions and they look crazy, but as long as the men also look crazy, no problem there, you know? I just get really annoyed if it's like, you know, we've talked about this a million times, where it's like, you know, like the women are in like a bikini and the men are in like full plate armor. Like in that situation, it's like, bro, like, come on. At least have it equal. It gives you choice, and then if you want more revealing or conservative swimwear, oh, I guess it's fair enough. People must have been mad about that option, no? Or maybe they're not mad because it's an option. Because like, imagine if they just put conservative like by default. People, oh my god, the gamers, they would have been so mad. Um, Dark Souls armor and the girls in a two-piece, right? So you're saying that most men should have crop tops and G-strings? Hey, if the girls are in crop tops and G-strings, put the boys in crop top and G-strings. I'm just saying, it's about equality. It's what feminism was all about. It's equality. And welcome in Pokemon. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, it's yeah, like I said, I have no problem as long as it's equal. Or put the women in armor with six packs and huge biceps. Hey, we'd be into that. Um, wear the skirts for men, right? Also, yeah, what really annoys me as well is when the clothing choices are tied to the gender of character you pick. I think it's really stupid. Like I like Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing lets you pick whoever for whoever. But yeah, when they don't let you pick certain outfits, just because of the gender of your character, it's like, really? Like seriously? Um, I thought Leon canonically wore a G-string, at least according to Miju's game, but he does. He does. Um, wait, Yokomono, did you redeem the real Pokemon? I can't see it. Did you type a Pokemon? I don't think you entered one. Um, they call them muscle mommies. Personally, not my thing, but hey, there's a thing for everyone, you know? Apparently there's a bar like that in Japan and they slap you. Right, okay. They have a bar for everything in Japan. And welcome in, Shadow. Thank you for the bit. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, it's yeah, I guess they have a whatever your type is, you know? It's funny because I think Tifa is closer to my type, I'd say. But I like Aerith a lot. I think she's cute. Your boy Justin Wong went what? Actually, I can't believe my boy would do that. Hope you had fun. I guess you gotta try it once. Gotta try it once. Get slapped by a muscle mommy. He got slapped so hard. Really? They slap really hard? That's crazy, man. That's a crazy place. It's I guess it's consensual if you agree to it. Why not? And it's adults. The Japanese guys he was with told her to hit as hard as she could. Oh my, that must have really hurt. Aerith is great, but I hope we get more Cisne in part 3. I don't know who that is. Big fan. Big fan. I didn't follow the story very well. I think I only caught like part of it. Or I just like got lost. Paying to get slapped? Well, does that sound weird? Paying to get slapped? I mean, would you do you? The women are for real IRL or bosses too. Yeah, it's impressive. Cause I know Abby in The Last of Us, she's huge. Like legitimately huge. And she's based off a real like bodybuilder. And the Reddit boys were very upset about her. They're like, a girl in my video game and she's not sexualized for me? Yeah, it's what's it gonna say? I think I think more women should be muscular. But it is tough. It is tough. As someone who has zero muscles, it's tough out there. It requires a lot of work. Vi oh, it's so true, Vi! I forgot about her. My ideal woman, Vi. Actually, my ideal woman right now is both Kazuha and Cheon from IOI. I forgot how pretty Cheon from IOI was. Gary saying you want to pay for that service? I'm sure Kimmy would slap you for free, Ricky, if you ask nicely. Punch from Vaj? That would hurt! Oh my god. You might die. I don't think I want to get punched by Vi. I think I might die. A punch? A kick in the face. Hey, but people are always talking about, in my Genshin streams, okay? In my Genshin streams, everyone's talking about getting stepped on by Nefer, okay? Like, everyone wants to get stepped on by Arlecchino. Gotta hurt, too. It depends how heavy they are, I guess. Depends what shoes they're wearing, too. They're wearing high heels, it's gonna hurt. But, like, no shoes on, getting stepped on probably wouldn't hurt that much. Depends. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys can talk about who you want to be punched by. I'll be down from a punch from. I mean, Tifa's like ridiculously strong. No, she's like magically strong, right? Like she can kick someone into space, probably. Okay, quick BRB. Okay, I'm back. Y'all better have your punch list ready when VJ returns. Okay, Vi and Ada Wong. We're talking about who I'd be punched by, because like I don't think Kazuha is gonna punch me. You know, she's pretty delicate. You don't think Kimmy has ever slapped me? She's accidentally hurt me a few times worse than that, though. What do you mean you don't think she's ever slapped you? You're not 100% sure? Hey, maybe. I mean, you guys have known each other since you were like kids, right? Maybe she hit you as a kid. Ada Wong is weak. Don't tell. I mean, she's not like physically strong, right? She's more like. Oh no, she's pretty good at martial arts, right? She doesn't do like a huge punch, but she is kind of good at martial arts. But she's more of like a weapons user. True, she did slap me a lot when kids. There you go. You've been slapped many times already. Your ex rolled my fingers up in a window? How? Were you like right at the crack of the window and she closed it? That sounds really painful. I'm actually pretty clumsy. I'm generally I'm pretty unaware of my surroundings, so I would for sure. I would not hurt someone on purpose, but by accident, yes. I wasn't paying attention and my fingers on the window, I rolled it out. That sounds like something I do. I've never done that personally. One time I closed my brother's head in a car door. Like in the minivan, the sliding door. I accidentally closed his head in that. But he was okay. But that's when we were kids. We had a minivan till I was like 14. Oops, she said, meanwhile, my fingers were bent 90 degrees, but they weren't broken, it sounds like. So you were fine. All good. Hey, I think we all, if we have siblings, I think we all have the story of the time you hurt your sibling. You survived, you can still play Street Fighter, that's good. Your Street Fighter finger survived. You locked your boss in a freeze yesterday? Oh no. That's, how long was he stuck in there? Or she? Depends how long they're in there. That's sick. Did she get a pay raise? Oh no. Have you are they still in there? Oh no, what if they're still in there? That's not good. Um, yeah, there's some great women in video games for sure. I mean, I think also Ada in the remake, right? She probably look like her outfit was a bit more extreme in the original than it is in the remake. I mean, it kind of fits her character, but her original outfit was like a little crazy to go into the plague Las Plagas stricken village in that outfit. Her new outfit's still crazy, but but it's slightly better, no? I didn't lock her per se. She got out of there by herself, but I closed the thing and turned the light off. Had to get her phone and freeze for a bit. Oh no. Maybe fired already? I doubt you're fired. It's all good. Hornet? Yeah, playable women. Do you think any of the Gamergate bros, do you think anyone complained about Hornet being playable? Surely the Gamergate bros aren't playing the indie games, right? Surely they're just playing like Call of Duty and like the all those AAA big titles. I think they're staying away from those. But yeah, I was also watching a video about the MCU, and apparently there's the guy who was like the CEO of Disney at the time. Um, was it Ike? Ike? That I think. Um, apparently the reason that they took so long to make a female-led MCU movie was and not make stuff like Black Panther and stuff like that, um, was because of that guy. He was like really, really against like women, just women in general, non-white people in general. So I didn't know about this. Um, she laughed. I think you're safe. I think you're safe too. It's just a mistake. It's all good. Um, yeah, apparently that's why they took so long to make all these different leads. Cause like they really took a long time, huh? They had like 15 movies with like white men as the protagonists, you know? And then finally, it's not like they have a shortage. Ricky said chill out and then pulled off the stud. Chikono's really into this, locking in the freezer. But yeah, now we have Leon and Grace, but I do hate Grace. I don't hate Grace for misogynistic reasons, so I just don't like her gameplay. And I think I'm like, you need to get it together, Grace. We're trying to work on this, you know? Because I'm trying to get things done, and Grace is out here like stuttering, you know? Playing as Hornet is very cool. I don't think playing as a male bug would be as cool with that artistic mobility. I don't know. They are both bugs, to be fair. I don't think gender expression is a big thing for them, but she is very much a girl bug, for sure. Bug. What are they? I mean, Hornet. Her name is Hornet. Is she on a bug? Are they like ghosts? What is Little Night Boy? What is his name? Is his name Hollow Knight? I didn't finish the game. I don't have the lore. Just bug. Just a bug? Okay. John Hollow Knight, the bug. Um, it doesn't get any better, trust me. Okay. I just feel like you're really latching on to this Freezer story. Personally, I think ballerina-like moves look better on girls. Maybe, yeah. Depends. Depends on the girl, though. Cause like, Vi's not out there doing that, you know? Tifa's not out there doing that. But Hornet, yeah. Hornet's majestic. I get it. But to be fair, the John Hollow Knight sorry, there's no nose name. They're gonna call him John Hollow Knight. John Hollow Knight, he is pretty cute as well. I love John Hollow Knight. I think he's adorable. That's why I really want to play the game. Cause I think he's so cute. Especially when he jumps in the air. But the game is so hard. It's very tough on me. If I was better at the game. But for me, I think like, yeah, like the main character being something appealing, like not necessarily attractive, but like something appealing in whatever aspect it may be. I think that can be quite important. And then also the visual, like the visuals of a game are important. Like they don't necessarily have to be like hot, like they don't have to be like sexy, but like I think appealing in some way is important. You haven't played it? I have the game. I haven't finished it. I beat. When I say I haven't finished, I don't plan to finish it. It's quite. I'm really bad at platforming. I fought the false knight, and I had fun fighting the false knight. But like, you should see me platform. Like I cannot. Like even just like the normal areas in the game, like I can't really get through them easily. It's a very tough game to start off with. I think that Barrett couldn't be a ballerina if he wanted to. He could, yeah. Ballerinas are strong though, and there's a lot of male ballerinas. They do good too. You never watched Billy Elliot? Great movie. Actually, really, Billy Elliot's a great movie. I love that movie. Seen like Irish tap dancing? It's so sick. I have. One of my friends growing up did Irish dance. Playing with the playing with a ballet. Oh, like playing instrument. I was like playing with the ballet. Playing with the ballet is such a nice experience. Yeah. You love a song? It's from Ratatouille? No, the K-pop song. What? Fortnite with a bunch of dancers? Well, is it? I saw ads recently for Laufey's in Fortnite. You double checked? You did stream Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Yeah, because I remember the amusement park section. Wait, can we spoil this? Does Aerith die? Did I miss it? Or did she not die? It sounds like the French song from Ratatouille. I haven't seen Ratatouille in a very long time. I do not remember what it is. No, it's that he needs to stream Resident Evil. Oh, he missed it. He did it all in one stream. Missed it. I'm having a good time with Resident Evil. Some of it, okay. I think a lot of games, it's like I enjoy like 90% of it, but like the 10% of it, I'm just like annoyed. I'm like, oh, like this feels like a chore. Like 10% of it feels like a chore. Um, I think for me, most games, like 10% of it is a chore. Ow, hit my knee. My already sore knee. I hit it. Shame this morning. Yeah, I missed it. He's watching you suffer with grace, so he doesn't have to. I think his dad is not going to suffer nearly as much as I am suffering. Although he might. I'm on easy mode. You know, if he plays on normal mode, then it might be more suffering. I did clear everyone out though. I killed everyone. My Grace is a beast. They're usually onto the pianist though. I felt wanted. Nice. Once you do finish, you're gonna watch it any percent. You're gonna be like, why didn't I think of that? Oh, I could be really mad. I can be like, I could have been out of that gray section 20 minutes ago. Silly. Yeah, cause I was watching the video I posted in Discord about, like, the stupidest roadblocks in Resident Evil, and a bunch of them were from Resident Evil 2, like, the ones that I complained about, like the bookshelf, for example, and also the keypad. The keypad one is so stupid. The ridiculous keypad problem. If you guys don't know, there's a section where you have to open some lockers to get some equipment, and or you don't have to, but you can. Um, and then the keypad is missing some buttons. So then you have to like go to the zombie infested police station to like find the key caps. But I'm like, you could press the button without the keycap on them, right? And I was like, that's stupid. And then I found one key. There's two keycaps missing. I found one. And I went back and I was like, oh, like surely you only need one, right? Because you could just move it over, right? Like it's like, oh, okay, I need to type in like the number 2 is missing, so it's like 201. And I'm like, you could just put it on 2. And then do it, and then the next one is like 107, and just put on 1 or whatever, you know. Um, and then like, no, you need 2 keycaps. I was like actually losing my mind. I was like legitimately, I was so mad. And welcome in Ratsy. Claude could do it faster. That's questionable actually. Some of the shots are so busted. They even found out how to wall clip some of the parts. I'm like, what is this Charles' sword? Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't give me Charles' sword flashbacks. Maybe it's because Leon was written as a dumb character, not the game's fault. They wanted to make it realistic. True. Actually, I don't even think Leon's supposed to be dumb. That's just me. It's just because I'm playing Leon. He becomes a himbo when I'm playing him. Like my Leon is not the same as the canon Leon, you know? And then also, I was watching the video and like later on they were like, oh, there's this I don't know if this is true, but apparently there's a desk. And you need to open the drawer in the desk. Um and then like so you need to open the drawer in the desk, right? And then the desk is not locked or anything like that. But for some reason you cannot interact with it. And then you go into the basement or like the sewers, and then you find like a roll of film. And then you have to go into a dark room, develop the roll of film, which you develop the photos, and then you see the photos of the desk. And then so then you go back to the desk and you're like, the desk has drawers, better open them. And then you open the drawer. It wasn't locked. You just needed to see the photo of the desk before you could open the desk. And like at that point, like I was already quitting Resident Evil like or before that. But like I would have quit. If I hadn't quit then, I would have quit at that desk. Cause like that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Um Leona's high IQ. If you got witty one-liners, it's usually an indicator your IQ is through the roof. I don't know about that. I remember I said I don't see the appeal of Leon. I take it back over the 9. He's hot. I think he's not hot in the other games, personally. I think he's fun in other games. I don't think he's that hot in the other games. I think he's hot in 9, yeah. I think he's hot in Resident Evil 4 original. In the remake, he looks so weird. I don't like how he looks in the remake. His face shape is like really strange. Or not his face. Yeah, something about like he looks like a weird like Giga Chad version of Leon. It's weird. Um It's the tram, yeah, the tram stem and the cat ears. That's what Ricky likes. And Razzie, thanks for the 22 months. Only 26 months from song? Almost. Maybe Miju likes Ongs. No, it's just I think he just looks better in 9. You should see Carlos on Resident Evil 3. He mogs. I haven't played 3. Is 3 also annoying though? Resident Evil 9 is my fave. You like the aging, like fine wine. Yeah, he looks better in 9. But welcome in, Fenric. But no one will beat Ada for me. I love Ada so much. 3 is just constant chaos. I like the sound of that. I like the action. I like the action. I think I really don't like the puzzles. I think they're really stupid. Um, cause like they don't even try to make it like reasonable, you know? Like it's just for me it just really annoys me. What am I trying to say? Um, I already forgot. My brain does not work today. Okay, what I like about Resident Evil is I like the action and I like how campy it is. I like that it's very campy and very silly. I think it's just a fun time. But rumors have it that next week the DLC for 9 will be revealed. Fingers crossed. I mean, I already paid enough for the game. I don't know if I want to play the DLC. Depends what the DLC is. If the DLC is Leon, sure. If the DLC is Grace, no way. Not paying for that. 9 is so freaking good, short and sweet. I mean, I haven't finished yet. I think I'm only halfway through. Vintage poster. No, no way. Ada DLC, I'm buying. Actually, I didn't even play the Ada DLC in 4. Honestly, I was a little bit tired of 4. I enjoyed. I had a good time, but by the end, it was like a lot. I was like, oh, this is so much gameplay. Too much gameplay in my game. You don't think Harry had a fun time last week? Oh yeah, I killed Harry. Well, Grace killed Harry. It wasn't my fault. I was saying shoot the zombies on the windshield, and she was like, "No, I'm gonna crash the helicopter." Like, what's her problem? And she almost killed Emily. But I don't think it matters. I think Emily's for sure gonna turn into a monster because her sister Marie turned into that thing, and she's still alive. Like, can we get rid of her legitimately? Like, but yeah, for sure Emily's gonna turn into a monster. But I hope Emily turns into a monster and kills Marie. That'd be great. If she's gonna turn into a monster, she can at least help us, right? Sorry. Sorry, Emily. But like if you're gonna turn into a giant demon, like at least, clear some ways. Rumor has it it's either Grace's mom or Ada and Leon. I would love Ada and Leon. And revealing Leon's actual wife. No, Gwen's gonna not be happy about that. 5 out of 10 game, too much game. Mistakes too buttery. Sometimes it's like no, I think it's not that it's too much game. I think for me it's like when it gets repetitive. Um I think it's just a little bit repetitive. By the end, it was like so much. I was like, oh, this. It felt very tedious. There's a lot of monsters. Because like throughout the game, it was like changing things up quite a bit, but everyone else is like, no. Grace can barely put a sentence together. You think she can pilot? Probably not. Yep, Emily kills Grace. Oh no. I think Grace makes it to the end. I've seen her in the lab. But I think Chikano was saying like she's kind of like a non-character at the end. Why do we always want to kill the characters we control in Resident Evil? Leon the only immune? Wait, who are we killing? I've only controlled Leon and Grace. I don't really want Grace to die, personally. I just don't want to play as her. I don't know how you don't want Ethan to die. I hate that guy. You don't feel sorry for him. That guy never dies. It's hard to kill that guy. That's why he keeps coming back alive. But oh, I guess I forgot about Ethan. We control Ethan. I forgot about him. He's such a non-character. I don't feel any type of way about Ethan, man. He's stupid because his wife was cheating on that ship. He should have called it quits. What ship? Oh, she was cheating on him on a ship. Grace isn't good. She isn't good under pressure. Yeah, because I don't want to play as her because she's not helpful. Resident Evil 7, he gets a vid from Mia on a ship. I think she has bigger problems than cheating on him. I think she was like possessed. You know? Like I think if she was cheating on him, she's possessed. Um, who's the one that lost his hand? That's Ethan. That's Ethan. It didn't grow back. He just put it back on multiple times. I think it's just a joke though. It's like that's just Resident Evil being campy. Resident Evil 7, he gets a vid. Oh, sorry, and then she lies about what her job is. Instead, he didn't take the hint and went looking for her. I mean, yeah, the whole plot of that game is kind of silly because instead of like calling the police, he just goes. He's like, I'm just gonna go break into these random people's house, like go into the basement. Like, why not? That's like Ethan's fatal mistake. He should have called Leon, and then he would have been fine. You know. Maybe you should play Resident Evil 1 through 9. I think I wouldn't survive the OGs. There's Resident Evil 0 as well. I think I wouldn't survive like Resident Evil 0, 1, and 2. I think from 3 onwards I might be okay. But even then, start at 0, 0 to 3. Yeah, I think you guys know how I fared with Resident Evil 2. And welcome in Knife. Hope you're doing well today. 3 is still OG. Is it still survival puzzle time? Because you said it was chaos the whole way through. So I thought it was action. But Resident Evil 4 was the first game to be like action forward, right? They won't put the OG Resident Evil 3 on Switch and I want it so bad. I'm sorry. Well, maybe one day. 4 and beyond is for beginners. I'm a beginner, Chikano. You know I play on casual. I'm for sure a beginner. It's $5 on play. That's really cheap. But you don't want to play it on a big console. Why? I mean, you don't really have a choice, no? You just gotta maybe buy a really small TV. Buy a really tiny TV and then stream on that. OG3 is a bit harder. The remake is straight up action. I see. I don't really like the survival. I don't really like the survival sections because I feel like I don't have the tools. I feel like I don't have the tools to get through it. You know, like I like stealth games. I just feel like I don't have the tools to get through the sections. Like I guess in Resident Evil 9 technically you can throw the bottles, but like so boring. You should move to a different Capcom franchise next. I wonder which one you're talking about. Street Fighter. Clearly you enjoy its games. You can play with a bow gun in Monster Hunter. Right. Metal Gear is not Capcom, is it? You want it handheld, PS1, some graphics you'll waste on a big TV. I mean, that's fair. Fair. Think Miju is a FPS gamer. Heart check, she does have good aim, no glaze. My aim is good. My aim is good. The issue is I can't move while aiming. I haven't figured that part out yet. But if I stand still, I can aim very well. That's why I like sniping. But I think like just FPS gameplay is kind of boring for me. Cause like I've played Borderlands, and like I played Borderlands with like Estat and Ernie and Kovaris, and like it was fun playing with them. But like, would I play the game myself? Probably not. Like I didn't find the gameplay like that engaging. Like just shooting for me is like not that fun. I think I need something else in the story. Like if Resident Evil 4 was just shooting and there was no like the campiness, minecart section, that kind of thing, I would not enjoy it. Mega Man. I would actually be so bad at Mega Man, no? Minish Cap. Right, I've only heard good things about that game. Kimmy's mentality. It's like, I don't know, just shooting is not that fun. I like dodging. Just dodging is fun for me. But just attacking is not fun for me. What a waste of talent. Look, I tried playing Overwatch against real people one time and it went very poorly. What, if you play Final Fantasy? I don't know. I mean, I think the only one I would play is like 7, but I don't know if I would like it. I've watched it, like, I was there for most of his start when he was playing the first one, and I don't know if I would like it. The other day I was reading about Dante's Inferno and the 7 deadly sins. I was like, "Bro, I do all of these." Oh, no. I mean, isn't that the point? Like, everyone does all of them? You gotta do them all? Right. Yeah, Razzie, I would totally survive playing a game from, like, 1980. I would not survive. Maybe Final Fantasy 9 if they ever actually announced that they're remaking it? Maybe. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of JRPGs. I think, like, I don't really like, leveling up. I'm not a big fan of leveling up, I think it's really annoying. And then also, it depends on the story. I think if the story is well done, I think a lot of JRPGs, like, some of the tropes I'm not a huge fan of. So it really depends on the story. Like, I'm willing to give it a chance if it's, like, if it's, like if I feel like the story will be compelling, but even 7, I didn't find the story that compelling. Like, I like the characters in general. I think they're very likable, but the story itself is, like, very JRPG, you know? I don't know about all, maybe 1 or 2, but all 7? Yeah, no way. No way. You guys know I would not survive playing some of those really old games. Like, I have respect for them, but would I survive playing them? No. You're a Kingdom Hearts fanboy, but the story is all over the place. I heard it's very hard to follow the story. I think JRPGs, the gameplay can be, like, a lot, no? They tend to be quite grindy, and they're also, like, really long, which is another big hurdle, right? Like, if I streamed a game that's 100 hours long, playing, like, 2 or 3 hours a week, I'm never gonna finish that. It's gonna take so long. If Kingdom Hearts was turn-based, it'd be my top 5. I don't mind turn-based. I like turn-based. I don't have a s I don't have a huge, like I think it depends. Unless I really, really like the gameplay, I prefer the gameplay to be not overwhelming. Like, I like a game with a good story, I like a game with good characters. I like a game maybe, like, if it doesn't have good those things, maybe just funny, you know? Meet you could survive Final Fantasy? I doubt it. Turn-based is for us high IQ individuals. Oh, the 7 deadly sins. They're coming out. Especially the older ones. I've never played the older ones. I wouldn't survive. I'm not a high IQ individual, apparently. You could do the Persona 5, Royal, or Red Dead 2. Red Dead will be kind of fun, I think, to stream. I don't know if I would like the gameplay, because I really did not like GTA 5. I got GTA 5 for really cheap on my PlayStation. I tried playing through it, and I just did not like it. I was like, I think I'm not a teenage boy enough for this, you know? Um, seriously though, if you don't grind, you actually get cooked. Nowadays, you just play through the game. Yeah, that sounds way more enjoyable. I'm a big fan of quality of life. Like, you guys know I can't play old Pokemon games. I need the new Pokemon games. I'm not out here grinding in the grass for like 7 hours, you know? Yeah, I don't have time for that. I need my XP share. I'm not a huge fan of grinding. Unless it's a everyday little bit grind. If it's Animal Crossing, I will grind. But everyday little bit, yes. Quality of life is good, but also putting some time into something is oddly gratifying. Yeah, I get why people like it. I just personally, I find it quite tedious. Which it is, but I'm not into it. I'm not an OG. Absolutely not. I wasn't pretending to be. Isn't Pokemon turn-based? Yeah, Pokemon is turn-based, of course. Like, for instance, on Persona 5, you got Ryuji Social Link to 7, you could just run through shadows. That's cool. I mean, yeah, it's good they reward you. Like, I think a lot of people do like grinding, which is why JRPGs are popular. Like, I know, like, my uncle likes that. But I just don't. I prefer a more I prefer a more structured story, you know? Like, I don't like having to do the same thing over, like, it's in the same menial task over and over. A bit annoying. You like linear? I like linear stories, yeah. I think linear games have I mean, grinding doesn't necessarily mean it's not linear. In fact, it can be worse if it's linear and grindy, because then you can't get to the next part. Um, I think in general, I do like a nice contained, shorter experience. But some I will make an exception, like Breath of the Wild. I make an exception for Breath of the Wild. They do have a story mode with a lot of new RPGs now, so you can play through without much of a challenge or any grinding. Yeah, I mean, I'm also always playing easy mode, mostly because I suck. So for me, easy mode is like normal mode for other people. um, but yeah, when I play like, for example, I play like God of War. I play like the easy setting is called Give Me a Story, um, which I think is nice. It's like, yeah, I kind of don't want to spend a lot of time on the combat sections. I kind of just want to get through them. I don't hate them, but I'd rather just get through them to get to like the story. So I like that. So yeah, there's a story mode. I would think I would enjoy that more. You like open world puzzle grinding? Oh no, my nemesis. Are you not interested in trying the Tomb Raider games? Puzzles? Are the puzzles really bad though in Tomb Raider? Because like there's technically puzzles in Uncharted, but they're basically like it's like, oh, we need to get onto this ledge, and then we like, oh, I found a box with wheels on it. Gotta better bring it over. I think they're essentially like loading screens. There's not really like there's like some puzzles where it's like, oh look, you gotta match the shapes or whatever, but they're not very. They're more just like to pass time. Um, try a Power World. Is Power World still going strong? How about building a flying machine and cooking a pizza over Hyrule? Classic gameplay. OG. They get worse in the second game and on. I mean, I do love Uncharted. Like Uncharted is one of my favorite. Okay, I want to say it's one of my favorite games, but I really like it. I really like it. Um, but yeah, I don't know about that. If the puzzles get worse, I don't know. The thing is, I like logic based puzzles. So if they showed up and it was like a Sudoku or something, like not actually Sudoku, but like something like that, like that's fine. But I don't like very like contrived. I don't like very contrived puzzles. Like in Resident Evil, they're very contrived. You don't just use like logic to get through it. Like in Breath of the Wild, you can use logic, you can use common sense, and the stuff you think works will work in the game. Um, but in some games, it's essentially like a riddle. It's kind of stupid, or it's like they only accept one answer. You play God of War in highest difficulty because you like hurting yourself. God of War sounds very difficult on the highest difficulty. Um, I maybe I'd be better at it now though, because now that I've played like Souls games, um, that I've played Souls games, I think I might be better at God of War. But when I played God of War, I was like pretty still new to gaming, especially like 3D games. So I was like barely getting through. I was just mashing. I was mashing, and then I was using the special attack. Like the God of War combat is actually pretty good. As someone who's like kind of a combat hater, God of War combat is very like. Speaking of like the hit lag and stuff, like God of War has the best like hit lag. It's very punchy and satisfying. But yeah, I was not good at God of War. Did not get through a single Valkyrie. Oh, don't even get me started on the sword guys in the second game. Sword guys are so hard. When's Uncharted 2 movie? Uncharted 1 movie is so bad. Um, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Are they good? I don't hear much about them because they're not made by Larian. Kingdom Hearts mentioned. 5 minutes later. A delayed response. You love combat that feels like a puzzle where whenever you die, you know it's because you messed up. Yeah, I like that too. I like that too. Do you like Souls games? Because they're kind of like that. Depending on the game. Some bosses, I will say, slightly unfair. But uh, generally it's like, oh, I messed up that move. Like it's my fault. I think God of War 2018 was very much inspired by Souls combat. It has that vibe. But I guess every game with a dodge roll, you're like, oh, just like Dark Souls. I don't know if they invented the dodge roll, but whenever there's a dodge roll, it's like, oh my gosh. Stygian, I messed with the rotation retry. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm getting better at Genshin to the point where I can be like, oh, this is what I'm doing wrong. But I'm still not at the point where I can, like, some people are out there, like, beating the boss with, like, free-to-play weapons and stuff like that, and I'm like, how the hell are they doing it? Like, I think there's some things I still don't really understand. Um, because, like, sometimes, but I think some of it is just RNG as well. Like, sometimes you just do more damage, right? Like, the boss moves in a more convenient way, or maybe you just crit more, or maybe, like that kind of thing. It can happen. But there's some things that I do wrong that I don't even know about. I think I'm gonna be really bad at um the melt team. Valheim is cool too. I've played a bit about Valheim. I don't like how it looks though, which is the only problem. Um Miyazaki invented dodge rolling, not Ocarina of Time. I don't know. Haven't played any Souls games, even though I own 2 of them. The atmospheric storytelling hasn't really appealed to me over a strong narrative. True. Okay, yeah. Resident Evil. God of War does have a very strong narrative. But if you like the combat in God of War, I think you will like Elden Ring, for example. But yeah, the story there's not much story, right? It's more like lore only. Um, but if you like fighting Valkyries, you will like Elden Ring, the combat at least. But yeah, I'm trying to think of another game that's like that, but I don't know. God of War is very special. Miyazaki making Zelda dungeons. Okay, one will be Poison Swamp, one will be Volcanic, one will be Feet. Yeah, I'm surprised there isn't an enemy that's feet, because there's an enemy that's hands. But there's no enemy that's feet? You'd think he loves feet, that guy. You'd think there'd be feet. How much feet do you think will be in the movie? Will I see how much Ron Swanson feet will there be? Just have free to play weapons, but also crazy artifact builds that every single one of their characters in the team. Yeah, sometimes they have like crazy amount of ER and stuff. It's crazy. Dan Schneider loves feet more. Well, they'll have to compete for that, man. He's a weird guy though. The amount of feet and incest in Elden Ring, weird. Super weird. Don't know. And yeah. Now should I be worried for the movie? Like what's gonna happen in the movie? Okay, we don't know anything about the Elden Ring movie. Miyazaki needs to stay away from my franchise. Probably, yeah. I mean, sorry, Game of Thrones has a bunch of incest. Yeah, because George R.R. Martin helped write Elden Ring. That's where the incest came in. And the God of Thrones. Did I say God of Thrones? What are we talking about now? Oh, we're talking about Elden Ring. One will be an incest dungeon. How will that work? Just to make it happen. Maybe, yeah. It's a duo boss fight, and they're siblings. Um, that can't be true? Yeah, it is true. The Game of Thrones guy was involved with Elden Ring. Game of War. Game of War, yeah. You know Kratos, that guy. Game of Thrones, God of Thrones. George R. R. Martin is a weird old man expected. Yeah. The thing I really hate though is the names of the characters. So stupid. Like who came up with this? Like who's like, okay, we're gonna name our characters Renala, Rolana, Rodon, Radagon, and then we're gonna have Melona, Melania. like why? Those names are way too confusing. And then and then I guess Rykard is not that similar, but you know what I mean. You heard incest? I was like, what? Yeah, Elden Ring classic. All the leopards can stay in their own lane, but stay away from Zelda. That's for the weebs. Hopefully they stay away. Yeah. The announcement, they're like, George R. R. Martin is writing the Zelda movie. Like, oh no, Link and Zelda are gonna be siblings. Um, Maybe you need to play Elden Ring like I did Game of Thrones. And George, I mean, you're like, there's incest. No. I don't know how much he was involved with Elden Ring. And like, if you just play the game, you won't really know about these things. Like, I think it's only in the lore. Ronnie, true. Ronnie, Renala, Rolana, those guys. Um, who's in favor of not talking in the movie? Link not talking in the movie. I think that'd be hilarious. It would be. I really don't know what kind of movie they're gonna make though. Like, I think the worst thing. Imagine if like they made a Zelda movie, but it had the same vibe as a Mario movie. Like, that's not gonna be good. You think it'll be cheesy? I don't like that. I think it should. I mean, I keep saying that it should be like a Ghibli style movie, and it should have a really somber tone. I think it should be like a quiet movie. Help me, step bro. Ganondorf took me. Oh no, that's the George R. R. Martin Zelda movie. Wonderful Field like Disney movie. I don't know. It's not animated though, which is also I think a mistake. In Wakaman Isles, my Saturday is all right. I'm a little bit sick, so. Should put Peter Jackson on the project? What did Peter Jackson do? Make an actual Ghibli collab? That'd be the best movie of all time. I think it's a huge miss to not put Ghibli on it. Or at least like a similar guy. Or is it similar studio? Oh, he made Lord of the Rings. Okay, my bad. Maybe I should have known that. Um, but I don't know. I think it won't be like Lord of the Rings because I think it will still be a kids movie, right? Because Zelda is like a family franchise. I mean, I think Zelda is not as much for kids as Mario is for kids, but at least like teen and up. You're convinced Sonic the Hedgehog is the real Lord of the Rings. I have no idea what that could possibly even mean. Zelda's a family franchise until George R. R. Martin takes over. Yeah, sure, true. Sonic collects rings, but there's more than one ring. If I know anything from the Lord of the Rings, that there's only one ring. The one ring, as they say. So I think there's too many rings in Sonic. But it's called, wait, why is it called Lord of the Rings? There's multiple ring. Oh, there's multiple rings, but one ring to rule them all. Oh my god, me and Ricky had the same. I was like, why isn't it called Lord of the Ring? Serious. Y'all even LARP? Sorry, the movies were really long. I didn't process all the lore. Actually, it becomes a much closer family under George R. R. Martin. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I don't even LARP. Sorry. Yeah, probably. I probably won't stream much longer. By the way, because I'm in pain. I need to save. Okay, I'm hoping I'm not too sick tomorrow. I hope I just feel better tomorrow, and then I'll feel much better to play Resident Evil. Cause like if I play Resident Evil, I mean, okay, if I think it's the Leon section coming up though. I can play the Leon section with my brain, my sick brain. You know, like Himbo brain, Leon. I can play, but if there's puzzles, I'm brain off. Hopefully you aren't sick Wednesday. I hope not. I hope I'm not sick for that long. Um, just take time off if needed. Just means next weekend is 2 days early on 9. Guess it's only fair. Only fair. I mean, it should be fine. Like if I'm sick, I can sit here and play a video game. You know, unless I'm like so sick I need to sleep. Hopefully not. But yeah, I will not stream if I'm like dying in bed. But hopefully, I don't think I will be. But we'll see. We'll see. No Pilates today. I canceled it. I was like, I can sit here and stream, but can I do Pilates? No. Also, I don't want to get my instructor sick. Immersion. Both you and Leona say I'm infected by the T virus or the Z virus or something. Just don't be weak. What are you, Ada Wong? I wish. Bimbo as in the bread people. Your brain is bread. No, himbo as in Leon. Did you cancel? Because this is the one to go. It's because I don't want to exercise when every bone in my body hurts. The me virus. No. Have you been practicing lifting yourself with just your abs? No, I can't do it. I've been doing my crunches and my sit-ups, but not the sit-ups, but the Pilates. It's called a rollback. I still can't do it because I have I have anterior pelvic tilt. Still, it's getting better, but I still have anterior pelvic tilt. Very common, actually. I think. Odds are your pelvis is tilted one way or another. Both bad. The me virus takes over and everyone can't stop yapping. Oh. You know, I think Victor Gideon must have been infected by that me virus. His laugh and walking away was very funny. I went and rewatched that because I guess I didn't see it properly. It was really funny. He laughs, then he goes ha 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 ha, and then immediately straight face, and then he leaves. Very common in people who sit a lot. I do sit a lot. Unfortunate. Also have rounded shoulders from sitting on my computer all day. Everything. And I have a really stiff neck. My neck like barely moves. Office worker. Office worker who sits on the computer after work as well. um Me too is a virus. That's me. I know it's so funny, yeah. Botox shoulders. They actually do that, yeah. In K-pop they do that. They Botox their shoulders so they can have the beauty standard is 90-degree shoulders, which is good posture to be fair. To like have your shoulders like this instead. But my shoulders are like this. Not good. Yeah, everyone stand up straight. Do your workouts to fix your posture. I'm trying to get you to pay attention during the scene, but you yapped over it. Yeah, I didn't see it. Feel like I'm being nerfed as you get older. Your back hurts, your legs hurt, my feet hurt. I'm sorry. Like at this point, you're making up Botox for. They get Botox everywhere, man. Work-life balance on the computer at work, so also on the computer after work. Balance, very important. That's why it's my favorite cutscene. I thought you just meant the general. I was watching that cutscene, but I missed the laughing part. I saw Sally's shoulders. True. Okay, I will leave it here, guys. Make sure you sit up straight while I'm gone. I was like, something's definitely wrong. Oh, you just realized something was wrong with that guy. But yeah, hopefully I'll update you guys on the Discord if I can't stream, but it should be okay, I think. So hopefully Resident Evil tomorrow, 9 a.m. as usual. It's becoming increasingly hard to roll with your kids when sparring. Aw. Hopefully I feel better soon. Thank you. Yeah, I will leave it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.